What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with a new video, and we're talking more Doctor Who. You gotta love it. Oh man, Doctor Who, the area where critics, modern Who fans, not modern Who fans, I'm not even gonna call them modern Who fans, modern individuals on Twitter, people like that, you know, the grifters, everything like that, are loving the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who. Yay! Now, to be fair, I didn't mind the second episode. I thought the second episode was a-okay, but we're going with the Star Beast right here and something that happened in the second episode. Because you scroll right over here, we also got the consolidated numbers for the Star Beast. 7.61 million people throughout UK. That's actually, it's not horrific. It's up there with mid-season Capaldi era when people started, you know, dipping out because they got tired of everything. Yeah, that's where you're at. So you're at the basically the point where everything was dying off and continuing to die off. You're doing a little bit better than the final seasons of the final season of Jodie Whittaker. But hey, look, you got 7.61% on the special that everybody hated. Literally, these numbers aren't helping anything. These numbers are actually proving that Doctor Who is dead and apathy has set in, and apathy is the killer of brands. But on top of that, guys, I found this article, and I just wanted to go through it with you guys. Doctor Who's doctor has always been queer, so what's the problem? Yes, so I ran over the line, actually, in my review, in which the doctor essentially came out as... I don't know if he's overtly gay, but he's into dudes. He's okay with looking at dudes, okay? Which goes against his entire character up to this point. My only justification for them doing this at this point is because they're going to make Ncuti Gatwa's doctor just a flaming gay guy, because Ncuti Gatwa is gay. You go into Russell T Davies. He's said in the past that he only wants gay people to play gay people. Putting the dots together, I think the doctor is going to be gay from now on. But you get into this whole article and diatribe from some individual who doesn't actually know anything about Doctor, and we'll just go through it a little bit. You scroll down here. But to so-called fans who balk at anything queer, the weird... Oh, yeah, this is talking about basically lines from RTD where he said... It's set far away from Earth. It's a bit weird. It's scary. It's freaky. It pushes the show into areas it's never quite been into before. Okay, that's a everyday line. That's something that does people interact with and just see. And when you actually go to what RTD said about the episode towards the afterwards, he said, yeah, he actually kept it under wraps because it's just a bottled episode. It doesn't really matter or anything like that, which is another part of why is a bottle episode in a special. That's besides the point. But you come down here, it goes, but to so-called fans who balk at anything queer, the weird, scary, freaky bit happened long before those monstrous doppelgangers showed up. After our faves met an extremely sexy version of Isaac Newton. You can kind of see where the bias is in this situation, because Isaac Newton was also race swapped, by the way, in a stupid regard. And also they had an effect in calling it Mavity. So this is all this guy is a fake Who fan that's trying to shame other real Who fans into being homophobic, I guess. Played by Nathaniel Curtis. Donna later felt compelled to comment on said sexiness by asking, is it just me, or is Isaac Newton hot? He was, wasn't he? Replied the doctor. He was so hot. I ran over that line in my review because, again, I don't think this is actually trying to make this version of the Doctor gay. I think they're trying to set it up for Ncuti Gatwa to be a flaming gay. You can even just go over to the special video that they put out where they basically CGI'd out Matt Smith and put Ncuti Gatwa in. Ncuti Gatwa looks at the very first Doctor, William, and just looks like he's ready to bend him over. That, I'm not gonna lie, that is what I'm getting from those vibes. But good, we've established that that Donna and the Doctor both have eyes, but then an odd thing happened. The Doctor seemed to taken back by these horny thoughts, saying, oh, is that who I am now? Well, it was never too far from the surface, mate, said Donna, which is a weird line in all actuality. especially because I'm currently rewatching through all my New Who era. I'm second part of End of Time. Fantastic storytelling, by the way. Fantastic episodes. I love the Doctor. But there's moments where even Donna outright says that he's straight. You know, he shows off that he's straight. He's into girls and everything like that. But to continue on, during the David Tennant era, let's stick it to the David Tennant era before we branch out. David Tennant only had eyes for one person. That was Rose Tyler. He only cared about Rose Tyler. It is shown from basically Eccleston era all the way through the saying goodbye of Rose Tyler within the actually within the Dr. Don era, where the second Doctor is sent away to go live with Rose Tyler. They loved each other. They only had eyes for each other. Doctors only had eyes for Rose. Martha comes along. Martha has eyes for the Doctor. Doctor doesn't have eyes for Rose. He goes with Donna because he just wants a friend. That's all she is. But for the most of the time, the Doctor loves Rose. It is even shown when Donna waves off Rose with the other Doctor. She knows Doctor only loves Rose. So saying that he's always been gay is kind of stupid. I know I'm bringing this up now, but I've been thinking about this throughout most of the time, and I saw this article, which means it's stupid. And she's right. In fact, the Doctor's extremely obvious queerness wasn't just under the surface. It's very clearly visible, just like Newton's hotness, and it has been for quite some time. Where? He's been into chicks. He's straight. And I shite you not. I shite you not. As we go through their actual examples, by the way, they try to say that we were all upset and trying to phone fake outrage for the Star Beast and trans storylines and everything like that. That was a child storyline, by the way. Outright, that episode was made for kids. So that increases the creepiness of all that. But you can keep scrolling down. Some of their justifications happens to be Chibnall era, when the Doctor was a woman into a woman. But if the Doctor's canonically always been a man, he's still straight. He's just now a lesbian. Whatever, you know, try to do this loop-de-loop. But their first example of the Doctor actually being gay or whatever comes in the 2011 episode, and I'm going to read you the title here. You can see it highlighted. The Doctor's Wife. He's married. He has a wife, River Song, Amy Pond's daughter. So you already shot yourself on the foot with that one. But let's continue. Written by Sandman creator Neil Gaiman. Was the first to establish that the Time Lord canonically can change gender. Oh, well, you get it, okay? He said that Capaldi said he could possibly be a woman in the future. That was the whole justification there. Oh, and then there was the time the Doctor was a woman for 3 whole seasons. Yeah, you don't want to use that as justification for anything, darling. You could argue that the Doctor fluid gender. Oh, who gives a shit? And then what about all the times the Doctor was indeed into guys? Oh, I love this moment, by the way. It's so beautiful. Ignoring all that sexual tension with the Master. I didn't see any sexual tension with the Master. I saw a man that was all alone being with the other person that turns out to be along with him, the last of the Gallifreyan Time Lords. They were the last of the Time Lords. He wasn't into him. He wanted to be with people that he could connect to. He wasn't alone. That was the whole thing there. It wasn't sexual tension, but okay. They're basically bitter exes at this point. No. Remember when Jack Harkness kissed the 9th Doctor back in 2005's The Parting of Ways? I can't believe that this is a thing, because if memory serves, again, I just watched this episode, I think a few weeks ago. He kissed him because, one, Jack is Jack's pansexual, but nobody actually cares because there's more to his character. But he kisses the doctor because he just saved his life. Jack doesn't care. The doctor actually kind of has a face of what just happened. Like he wasn't expecting it. So yeah, he didn't know what to do, but he didn't have a problem. That it was a thank you. That's what it was. But okay, I guess that's justification, right? No, the other part is 2 years later, Daleks in Manhattan also teased the doctor's queerness with the following exchange between him and his companion at the time, Martha Jones. Martha, I'm so glad to see you. The doctor, yeah? Well, you can kiss me later. You too, Frank, if you want. Trying to talk about Frank, who was played by Andrew Garfield at the time before Spider-Man, can also kiss him. Guess what? The doctor was saving them. It was a cheeky line saying, hey, you guys can kiss me later for saving you. We gotta go. None of this proves that he was queer. He was always in love with Donna and then with River Song. Why? I don't know. But this is what these people do. This is what these modern Who fans, these modern individuals, these people that have never actually been into Doctor Who at all do. They try to take past instances, cut out any of the context to try to rewrite history in order to actually frame their own worldview. Then they try to go out and also use what fans actually hate in the most regard, the Chibnall era, to justify even more of their points, to say Doctor Who was always woke, Doctor Who was always gay, everything like this. Eras that fans hate, that outright redefine canon and everything. Timeless Children, by the way. Or Timeless Child, Timeless Children, whatever. You know, these areas that people despise and hate that drove away fans. Oh yeah, we're going to use these areas to now justify what we are saying. In reality, it doesn't work. In reality, it's never worked. And the Doctor isn't gay. Okay. Again, I ran over the line in my my review because I didn't think it was going to become this big of an issue. I never saw this being this big of an issue, but you can just tell by viewers, okay? In the end of the day, you can just tell by the actual overnight, the viewership, even the consolidated numbers. Nobody's here to watch it. Nobody's interacting with this. Doctor Who's dead. These weirdos can keep bashing and baiting it and trying to destroy it, but in the end of the time, at the end of it all, Doctor Who's dead. We can go back to the old eras to go enjoy Doctor Who from now on. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it out, friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now. What's going on, guys? Listen, it's Christmas season coming up. And you know what makes great gifts? That's right, Coffee Brand Coffee. Coffee Brand Coffee makes wonderful gifts. And guess what? They don't just have great coffees, teas, and cocos. They also got gear. They got K-Cups. And also, they got wonderful gift boxes. Gift boxes that include all sorts of wonderful, great goodies. You got chocolate-covered coffee beans, raspberry yogurt pretzel twists, sea salt milk chocolates, caramel. You got chocolate-covered coffee beans, peppermint hot cocoa, spicy and sweet treat mixes, kettle corn pop, premium vacuum travel tumblers, and all sorts of wonderful great stuff that you can get at Coffee Brand Coffee. And these make great Christmas gifts. So guys, please check out coffeebrandcoffee.com and use promo code BACKTACO at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. That's coffeebrandcoffee.com, promo code BACKTACO.